Hello, I'm WaffleStick. Welcome to episode 2 of BlockHeads. I'm out here in the ocean with the old Hexy feller. We're going to be replenishing some of those villagers that we had lost from the raid. From last episode I was mentioning, we're just kind of out here looking for a village. But it looks like he's getting distracted by the more beautiful things in the ocean. Neat things over there. Oh, even got a advancement for entering a coral reef. That's really nice. So hopefully we'll find some villagers we could bring back. It'd be fun. And we found the village. Hex's arms got to be numb by now. He's got so many arrows in it. So I guess I'll take my pick and we'll bring him back. He's like nodding. He's like, yeah, I'll go. I'll sacrifice one for the team. We should land boat race. I'm gonna beat you, Hex. No, he's bumper carring me. We're like a couple of turtles trying to make it back to the sea, but with kidnapped individuals from the local village. What are we, like turtle men who come out of the sea to kidnap things? Home sweet home. How are you gonna do this, Hex? Oh, you're just gonna dump him into the wheat field, huh? Okay, alright, well we could just do it this way. Let's break this real quick. There you go, good sir. Now if you get into my boat, that would be a grand. There we go. Very nice. Much easier than I thought it was going to be. Where do you go? Oh. Where's the villager? I'm confused. What happened? I found him. I relogged and everything. Well, that's kind of odd. There you go. Congratulations. Now it's my turn once again. Oh no, I'm stuck on the boat. Okay, I can just get you to come this way. I know it's nighttime and they want to freak out and stuff, but respite is in sight. We're just about there. Yeah, you dig that fence up, Hex. There you go, buddy. I'm going to slide him right in there too. Let's just pull him right in. Alrighty, there we go. Nice. Now let's just go ahead and break that. Let him make a new home. I think he has the same idea I do. I mean, I just collected some wheat so I can have some bread to feed to these villagers so we get them to start breeding. Yeah, he's got the same idea. He's going straight to them. Well, I'm going to add mine to the mesh as well. This bread's pretty good for breeding, so I'm going to toss you some there, buddy. Here is some bread. Hopefully he'll pick that up. Someone will. Someone will pick up some bread. Yeah, well, Hex did. Yeah, hey, done some trading there, it looks like. It would be fun to mob-proof the area and watch them farm. Yeah, most definitely. I'd like to see this village grow. Well, looky here. We got a box of heads. It looks like Hex is a creep. Let's see what he's got. He's got drowned heads. He's got a bunch of different ones. Ooh, he's got a cave spider. Oh, he even has a withered skeleton skull. Without looting, that's pretty impressive. But this cave spider one would probably be more my alley. How appropriate, because I'm going to be working on a cave spider farm today. Didn't really expect that. It's just all land in place. I got really lucky. But if we were to go up the elevator, I don't know exactly where it is. Looks like he has turned off the bubble column for now. Let me find the entrance. I think it's right there. So we're going to have to dance on over if we can. I can make the jump. Maybe this time I will make it. Yeah, there we go. Much more smooth. So, we got a cave spider spawner right there. And if I remember correctly, there was an unlit one somewhere very close. I actually think I hear it at the moment. It might not be a good sign. Might not be a good idea to run it off and look for it. But it might be in this area. Yeah, it sounds like there's some cave spiders around this corner. Nope. Or they could be straight above me, but this is a dual cave spider spawner. There is a couple designs floating around. I'm going to probably use my regular spider farm design, but with an adjusted kill chamber so that we can actually trap these things in there. And it'll give me an opportunity to explore a conversion that was made for mine that I always reference in my videos. We're really close to it. I know it's around here somewhere. Is it in this hallway? No. Where's the cave spiders? So I just hopped onto my camera account just to spot out this cave spider spawner, and glad that I put WaffleStick into a hole, because, well, there's some mobs about. There's actually 2 spawners in this room. So there's the spawner there that I'm activating with WaffleStick, Here is another one across the room, and then through the wall should be another cave spider spawner. I think it's directly through this wall. So as soon as you come through, there's one right there. So about in the middle of that, it should activate both spawners. It's going to be a close fit though, so we'll probably have to do the kill chamber like somewhere over here just to get it all to work. It's going to be weird transporting those cave spiders. So I want to start digging this out and see what I could do with it. So a little bit of time has passed and I think I have a working system in place. However, it has not been tested and I'm a little bit worried that the spiders are going to get stopped up. Now I did find a solution for the spiders getting stuck on the fence gates from some of the old designs I had. You can simply use walls and they will just drift directly into the water stream, which I've still got to put in my bubble column. But this is the first spawning chamber that will go to the second one and then finally into a farm. So it's just like a big clockwork. Let me go ahead and put in those soul sand pieces. That way we can see how it worked. And I might actually have to place a double row of signs for every one of these hallways. That way it kind of negates them from climbing. A single layer of signs doesn't seem to do the job completely, from my experience anyway. So let's go ahead and place these in here. Time to go swoosh. Oh, there it goes. It took just a moment. Yeah, so they'll come through here, they'll drop into this chamber, and then I think I gotta do soul sand on this part. Oh, I gotta do the kelp and everything. Alright, so we'll make these water source blocks with kelp, and once that's done, we can break those. And then just put in soul sand and it should make the bubble column. So that's what I always done anyways. Yeah, got myself trapped. So most of it's in place and it's ready to go. I just gotta get the kill chamber out of the way and maybe get those signs in because I just want to be better safe than sorry. It seems to be working so far. That's a good sign. We're gonna have to worry about this guy. They're tracking me, so they could end up anywhere in this spawning chamber. Let's go ahead and take these torches out, and I should have a few more, and it'll be close to being done. Let's see if we can handle this guy real quick. Yep, just dive for me. 1,259 cave spiders have been harmed in the making of this farm. But it's okay, because they've killed me 18 times. Not too happy about that. But get your stupid spider eye off of my farm. So yeah, this is actually my 1.11 farm. I guess you were expecting to see the 1.13 conversion, and I have found that it doesn't really work so well. Hey, Hex is online. Hi, better say hello to him. So yeah, I went back to my 1.11 design. I love it, and although you gotta deal with entity cramming, it's not too bad. I mean, you still get quite a few levels. I mean, it's great for a starter farm. It's not necessarily in-game like an Enderman farm. But man, it is giving me the XP right now. I cannot wait to go do some enchanting. So I actually got my camera account up right now. We can go into it right here. This is what it looks like inside. It looks like Hex is stalking me. He's being a little freak. Look at this creep. Look, he's just checking me out. So yeah, you know, spiders don't really get stuck or anything there. If you were to go in further inside the farm, a couple of them get hung up right there, but it's not really that big of a deal. They'll eventually scoot along. Now, before I had said that signs negate their movement or climbing. That is not true whatsoever. So don't listen to me. Don't use signs. It doesn't work. What you doing? You taking my spot? What are you? Look at this guy. He thinks he just owns the place. Well, a pretty decent chunk of time has passed. And do you notice anything wrong with this room? I mean, Hex has got a serious problem when it comes to decapitation. This is just disgusting. How could you do this, Hex? This is just evil. He's got a box of heads, and now this. He comes into my cave spider farm and just places heads everywhere. This is just, it's gross, man. This is grotesque. So there has been some projects developing in the background. I have been partaking in a couple of those, but this is one of the very few. The extension of the starter cave, of course, another segment of it. I've got a couple of essential farms here that Hex has put together. We've got a wool farm. Unfortunately, that wool isn't getting collected on the edges of the block. You actually got to do like a 3x3 grids, I think, to pick all of that up. But it's fine. It still works. I mean, there's plenty of production. We've got over 3 stacks. This is a problem, though. Eggs in there. Chickens got loose. It was just a big explosion of chickens in here earlier. Oh, yeah. This is the culprit right here. Let me see if I can take care of these guys real quick, because we don't want those dumping a bunch of chicken eggs inside of that chest. We're being productive here. Might actually toss these eggs into chicken farm itself. So this is a smothering system. It doesn't work by a cooker, because I noticed there were some problems with 1.14 and getting these guys to drop their drops. It would just burn in the lava like stupid chickens that they are. Let's see if we can get some eggs. He's got 3 chambers for egg collection. Interesting setup. Let's go ahead and throw these in there. Got 1 chicken out of that. Nothing out of that one. Let's go ahead and do this stack. Can we get any chickens out of this? Oh, precious chicken. Got a couple of them in there. Getting pretty cram-packed in there too. So let's make our way out of the starter cave. There's also some changes for the village. Hex has been busy, man. He has been filling this area up. And of course it would be dark. Let's sleep. Let us make an entrance. It's the beginning of the village where everything started to get filled in. So every village house is supposed to represent a different profession. Like these guys are farmers. Continue on. There's some other trades. They're kind of lingering about. Hex has been filling this stuff in like there's not going to be a Minecraft tomorrow. Like these structures have just been popping up like crazy. This is insane. It's only like episode 2. We've got so many iron golems too. I've been actually thinking about doing an improv iron golem farm. Like maybe a zombie on a block and a trap around it. But I'm afraid the mechanics are going to change in 1.14.3 where it's going to rely more on an aggro system if they stick with that. This is bad. Like, this is congested. You're very safe at nighttime, though. You don't have to worry about, like, the skeletons or the zombies. In this house right here, there should be a villager marked with a cave spider head right there. If I can get to him, he's surrounded by a cult, so I don't know what's going on here. He is a mending book trader. Very nice to have, you know. I've even got a mending on this pickaxe. That's the great thing about working with all the multiple professions in your build and how the lore kind of pastes together. Yeah, this is a new project area, so this is a more rich neighborhood compared to the farming community. And I have separated this with a much more, like, I guess, fancy gate, I don't know, than what you would find out here. Kind of cool, you know, use birch and light colors to kind of go with his building scheme. Yeah, nice and stony. This is kind of where this area began. It's not complete yet. I'm working on this house right here. It looks kind of cool, but it doesn't match anything in the area. But Hex kind of told me to do whatever, and he wanted me to go for a more stony theme. So I done that. I kind of threw this one together. I think it's supposed to be like a stonesmith's work area. Yeah, so I got to fill in a lot of that. But it's coming together, and I think it fits in that corner quite nicely. We could still do the stone work and the pathways and stuff. But behind this house, I done a mine facade. You know, I just wanted to throw something together. I had like maybe an hour and a half just to kill. So I dropped over here, done some detailing work on this, and got it to a point where it looks pretty decent as a facade, but it's not going to become anything more than that. Probably do a little bit more detailing, and it will be done. But hey, we've got a lot of work to do over in this area. One last thing to probably look at, it's kind of hidden over here in the corner. There is another segment of the village that Hex has worked on as well, the like little fishing huts. This is really cool. I really love these little houses, like the scale of those, kind of like the birch houses, but they're more wood and stuff. Oh, just perfect. It's perfect. No. Crap, are you serious? I just filled in that hole. There's another creeper that exploded. Don't you just hate those guys, man? Jeez. So yeah, I've been having a lot of fun on BlockHeads. It's been really nice to play on a server with shared resources. And it's kind of nice to have someone in general vicinity as you, so you can ask them on how something looks. For example, if you're building, like, for example, I was building that house. And I was like, hey, you know, what do you think about this? Or what can I do? He's like, oh, there's a traveling merchant. And yeah, it's nice. And also he can gather resources and I can use them. It's kind of nice too. Same goes for him. I actually just done a mining session. So it's neat. It's kind of neat to play Minecraft as an actual multiplayer. I should have enough stuff to fill this in. I didn't use stone slabs for the pathway. But once I get this done, I don't really have anything else to do at the moment. I think we pretty much caught up on everything. Need some of these cobblestone slabs. That'd be really nice. Some gravel to put in there, but I think I had ran out of it. Yeah, I've still got a lot of work to do for the pathway stuff. What's going on here? That skeleton? I'm about dead, man. Let's see what kind of stuff this traveling merchant has. I'm curious. Nothing really that crazy. I guess some spruce saplings if I want to purchase some of those for 5 emeralds. You're expensive. I think it's time. I think it's time you just go away. But I think that's going to be about it for today's episode, guys. Hope you did enjoy watching. We'll see you next episode. Have a fantastic day. Oh my god, that iron golem just messed up that llama. Oh. Oh, that feels so good.